jobs on this app that I can do. The funny thing about it though is, while I was at work today, the the app had jobs for Popeyes, and they had jobs for Circle K. The Popeye job was a sign. You take a picture of the sign, and you do some answers. And the Circle K was a store audit.
As you can see, there are 4 Popeyes locations in my area, and at $4 a piece, that's $16 in a really confined space. As you can see, the location, and this is central to me. I can make each one of these stores and pick up $16. But when I got to the first location for audit, which was Sam's Club and the convenience store that's close to it, all of these jobs had been taken, and the only thing that was on the app are these jobs that surround it. These are the only jobs now that are available.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with those jobs being gone, but what I will say is this. It seems very strange that in 22 days I made over $78 doing audits, and now the map and the app were populated with at least $65, $70 inside my location, around my location. And this particular job, the Popeyes signage, was very simple. You wouldn't even have to go to the store, I don't believe. It says 3 questions. You may have to go inside, but what it sounded like was you go, you take a picture of the outside sign and answer some questions about that sign. Easy, simple job, take less than 2 or 3 minutes. All those good jobs are gone close to me, but farther away, they're all still on the app. And to me, it seems suspect that our agent in this area, work in this area, would have let me take all of those good jobs close to us over the last month or so, 22 days or so, and not and be able to get all of these at one, I'm talking about one shot, because at 11 o'clock they were all on there, and at 1 o'clock they were all gone, except for the ones that are further away. Now, that forced me to try to find some other type of money on the app, and the only thing that was left in my area were the convenience stores. And when I show you exactly how that was set up, you will probably be amazed. But let's get to the video and I can show you exactly what I had to do and why I object.
Welcome to Field Agent. Okay guys, today, finding your passion with Hey Girl, I want to discuss the Field Agent policy on being able to do audits in stores. And if you could see by looking at the screen, there's very specific. They say you are an undercover agent. Do not identify yourself as being with Field Agent unless otherwise instructed. You are being contracted to be a normal, everyday shopper. Be discreet when taking photos, answering questions, and interacting with personnel. If you look at all of the information that they're giving you this, they remember you are undercover. Do not call attention to yourself. If you do not feel comfortable with the role or assignment, simply cancel your reservation and check for other opportunities. Now, I conducted an audit of a convenience store location, and in the video I'll show you exactly what the customer wanted from their audit. And as you can see, it discusses beer, but also food, and the different photos requested did not seem to have any central theme. They wanted you to take 12 images of different locations in a very small store where all of your actions are highlighted by the employees of the store because of the time that it takes to complete each task within the audit. So, the basis of success then lends itself to the common job, the audit. Audits are great for showing our clients in-store conditions. Our audit jobs usually look like this. Go to a specific store, find a product or display, take one or more photos of it, answer a few questions. Now, my problem with the last audit, convenience store audit that I conducted, was that the client wanted precision without any definition. The client wanted an overview, but done in such a way that really it placed the agent, myself, at risk for being discovered and having to lie out of a problem, because as you can see, you aren't supposed to identify yourself. Anyway, let's look at the video and I can show you where the problems come in, and maybe if you're faced with a 12 photo audit, you'll be able to handle it a little better than I did. Okay guys, I got to the store, and the first thing that they wanted you to do was take a overview photo of the outside of the convenience store, which is a reasonable request. But as you can see, this is a very small store, you know. And then the very next task was to purchase some gas. Now, I went into the store to purchase the gas, and when I came back out to fill up my tank, there was another task, and the task says take one clear photo capturing any advertisement playing on the video screen. Now, the problem with that is this: the videos that I saw maybe 3 of them, didn't have advertising on it. They were talking about other stuff. But I took an overview picture of the gas pump, which was the alternate. Then the next task is to go back into the store. Remember now, I went inside to pay for my gas. Okay, this part of the task should have been next, as I was going to pay for my gas. Okay, but it says capture a photo of any special displays, signage, or window posters on the front of the store. Now, all of these are the answers, or the completions of the audit. And this was the image that I captured. Okay, so once I captured that, I went inside. And when I got inside, the next task was to capture a photo of any signage, display, or poster you find eye-catching in the store. Now, as you enter the store, this image was taken as I entered the front door, and the first thing that caught my eye was this sign for 79 cents, this sodas for 79 cents. And that's what I put on there. But once you take the photo, the next task is what's eye-catching about the display, signage, or poster. Please be descriptive in your response. So now you have to stop and make a response. This was my response. And this is a sign for Polar Pop, 79 cents every day. It covers almost the entire back wall, and it is very literally the very first thing you see when you walk in the door. Okay, so but that takes time, and I've just walked into a store that I just left out of, and I'm coming back for something. I'm standing up texting on my phone. Okay, I could be texting my wife, or I could be texting anyone, but at this point, by me stopping and not going directly to purchase something or find something, it draws attention to what I'm doing. And even if you do like I did, which was move away from the door, when I finished writing, the next thing was capture a photo of any advertising promoting offers for purchasing food. Okay, and I take this image, right? Then the very next task is capture a photo of any beer specific signage or display that you would consider eye-catching. Okay, and since it wasn't beer, it was a Red Bull, I captured it. But if we go back to the original picture, well, it's not in it. Okay, so after I did the beer, after I did the display right here, I went to the next task, which was capture an overview photo of the coolers where beer is sold. Okay, then the next task was capture 2 photos of the beer cave. Okay, there was no beer cave. Okay, but they also wanted you to capture a photo of any unique signage or displays that you see on around the beer area. Okay, so you have to still take 2 pictures, regardless of whether the beer cave was there or not. You have to take 2 pictures. I took 2 pictures as alternate. Then it says capture a photo of any beer you see displayed on an end cap. That was the next task. Okay, and this is the photo of the end cap, the display on the end cap. Then the next task was to capture a photo of any beer you see displayed outside of the section where it's supposed to be. And this is some beer that looks like in a cleaning area or storage area or something like that, but it's inside the store proper. Now, at this point, when I'm taking the photo of the beer cooler, is when I was first, the first employee came to me and said, "Hey guy, what are you doing? Taking pictures and writing stuff down?" I said, "Well, hey, I'm a photographer, and sometimes I see displays and I want to try to recreate the display, so I take a picture so that I can remember what they look like." And he accepted that. Okay, but the only reason why he came and said anything to me is because all of the rigmarole that I'm going through doing this audit. Now this is the last image that they want to take. Capture a photo of any special signage or display promoting any type of product at the front counter. Now this person right here, the cashier, sees me taking a picture of this counter. "Why are you taking a picture?" He asked me again. The job should not place agents at risk of disclosure or place them in a position where they have to explain what they're doing, first of all. But if not, then it should be our conduct of our audit is based on the task that we're given. And if you give me a task to complete and then have to write a book about it before I can move to the next task, while I'm standing in plain view of 4 employees, don't you think that they're going to kind of guess something is going on, that I'm doing something other than shopping? So how can I be a everyday shopper doing this type of, making these type of activities, making these type of moves. And there's no way I can disguise my moves. So at the end of the day, in my comment section on this particular audit, I wrote that unless I was given a cover letter, because they can give you a cover letter in case you someone in the store wants to know what you're doing. You know, they don't want to give you a cover letter because they don't want the store people to know what you're doing, but they make the job so complex that you can't help but be noticeable. But what I said in my comment was that I would not do another one of these audits because it's too complex, you know, and too many different tasks to perform to complete it satisfactorily. And at that point, they took all of these, it was like 7 or 8 of them on my phone. They took all of them off my phone. Now I know people that have the app on their phone and they were still on their phone. So just to let you know, they do listen to the comments. Well guys, this was my attempt to walk you through what a actual audit, and this was a hard audit, looks like. And I hope that you found value in it, and if you did, please leave a like. And if you like the type of content that I'm trying to produce, then I would ask that you subscribe. Anyway, until next time, finding your passion with Head Girl.